Hey, lovely weirdos, how are you? Hope you're doing swell. Let me know how you're doing. I want to know. I care. Today we're gonna talk about. Today we're gonna talk about weirdos. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Today we're gonna talk about wise ones. Wise ones are earth angels, and earth angels are earth angels. It kind of speaks for itself. Earth angels are light workers who, I'm sure you heard of the term light worker. They're empaths, psychics. They're basically reincarnated angels who've come to Earth to help spread positivity, love, healing, and all the positive shit. Now, wise ones are branched off from them. They're very old souls who spent eons on Earth. Old souls, very old. They've seen the good and bad side of people. So, wise ones have. Wise ones have seen empires rise and fall, rulers rise and fall, plagues, so many deaths, the witch trials. Wise ones have seen a lot of shit. They've been around. Wise ones are the ones who are masters of manifestation, alchemy, crystal healing. They've spent their many lives mastering these abilities. So you might be asking, can old souls be wise ones? Yes. So if you feel like you're an old soul, you might be a wise one. The difference, I don't know for sure, but it could just be the eons mastering alchemy and manifestation and all those kinds of things. If you know, well, let me know. What's the difference between wise one and old soul? Are they the same thing? Do they come from the same place, just branched off? So you may be a wise one if these 13 things, if you can honestly say yes to them. Do your own research on wise ones and earth angels and take Doreen Virtues quiz on earth angels. See where you apply. With me, I'm a shapeshifter. I've been around. So I've gotten you'll figure it out once you take the quiz. I'll link the stuff below. So most of my info came from people who've read Doreen's book. I have not, because I just haven't. I just do the research online. I'm weird when it comes to books. It has to really grab my attention before I. Who said wise ones do die more fun? I have a unicorn on my head. It's true that I'm a wise one. Hi, how's it going? We can take things way too seriously. That's why most of the time we find elementals who are more playful and jokesters who will lighten things up and get us to, laugh every now and again. Thanks to my sister, I know how to laugh every now and again. And roommate in there. Anyway. You're a know-it-all, and in a sense, you do know it all. Because you gather information from crown chakra, like you're connected to source energy, God, gods and goddesses, whatever you believe, the universe. And since you know it all, you love learning new things, so you can teach because that's what wise ones are. We're teachers. I have balls on my chest. Okay. And with the teaching, you have to teach. This is too hot for this. Take a You have to teach. You can't hold back when you have a lesson going on in your head and there's someone who needs to learn this stuff. It can be a struggle. I don't know how to fight it. You may have had heart problems in the past, or you were born with heart problems. I was born with a hole in my heart. It's healed up now. But the heart problem thing comes from seeing the world, all the shit you've seen in the past. Like, it's left an imprint. Sorry. You're highly psychic. Or, and you could have been a psychic kid. You could have had premonitions, or just have been very empathic, picked up on something right away. And if the premonition says a kid thing, you could have seen something that you wanted to prevent and you couldn't, therefore you felt guilty about it and ashamed and like, why do you have these gifts? If that is the case, if you were meant to prevent that, you would have been shown how to. So, I know it's hard, but you just gotta let go. Dying or death isn't scary to you. It's just a natural part of life because you realized long ago that death is just another phase. The soul is immortal, therefore, just a cycle. And in that sense, reincarnation doesn't come as a surprise to you any either. So when you see stories about kids remembering their past lives, you it might bring you joy because you know they remember. You're not alone. And like everyone's freaking out about it, and you're just like, that's cool. Number five. You may have you may remember being burned alive or stoned or just witch trials, the Inquisition. Well, that shit. I remember. I will spare you the details. This could have just been me. I have not checked with other people who feel like they're wise ones, but I never had an imaginary friend. I was never really scared of the dark or the monsters under the bed. Well, let me know if you feel this way too and you like relate to these other things, or just like if you were like me too. I want to know. You don't settle for a belief system that was pushed on you. I keep seeing number synchronicities. It's the third one I've seen on my time. Religion may have been pushed on you as a kid or like growing up or as an adult. I don't know. I don't know your story. But you don't settle for that. You know there's something else out there for you, so you search, you learn. Because you know what you search until what you find feels right. I'm Wiccan or pagan. I don't want to go more towards pagan, but I haven't been committing to that. Issues. I've been pagan for Wiccan, pagan in that area. I know there's a difference. Don't at me if you don't know the difference. Like a Wicca is more New Age, where pagan is more old school. It's the basic. I've been Wiccan for, I want to say like 12 years. It could be more, could be less. I'm terrible with time. In the pagan thing, been leaning more towards that and Druidism more recent years. So, moving on. And also find truth in Buddhism, and I feel there's truth to every religion. It's said that wise ones have, if you want to go on to characteristics, wise ones have long, flowing hair, oval faces, and look like romance novel characters. My long flowing locks right here. I had long flowing locks till I got my side shave first time. And then a pixie cut started happening and it just escalated to this. It's okay though. Most wise ones' eyes tell all. They'll either see extreme sadness or the intensity, like they can just see through you because they know. We know. I know. So when you stare into the eyes of a wise one, you just know that they're old, basically. They've seen some shit. I had a client someone who wanted free reading. I'm not doing free readings more, I'm charging. 'Cause I need to make a living. And I want to make a living doing this. If you want to support me, I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Anyway, she said she saw old age, like I'm an old soul in my eyes. And she's seen the war in my eyes. Like I've seen wars, basically. And yes, I have. Okay. You don't care too much for technology. Hi, we're technology now. But you might prefer tarot cards. Tarot. Tarot cards, paperback books, or the physical things like face to face communication. Instead of, the internet. It's constantly on your phone. You could look up from doing something, could be on your phone, and everyone else is on their phones, and you're just like, let's talk. You're always going around momming or dadding people. Like, you have to be sure, don't forget your coat. It's cold out there. You don't want to catch cold. Someone has a boo boo. You're the one that fixed it up. If you can stand blood, I feel some of you can't stand blood. But you see where I'm going. I mom people often. You may have remembered, you may remember being asked to come down, come back to Earth. I do. I was in the middle of something too. It's very rude. Not really, but very rude. You're weird. And you own that shit. Hi. Ashley here, just at Waiter next door. Like, you don't see. You don't understand what's the point in trying to fit in. Why would you want to be like everyone else when you can be yourself? You can be your awesome self. Because you are all awesome, beautiful souls. Beautifully weird souls, even though if you're not this weird. We're weird. Never really felt at home here. Because there's a home elsewhere. You could remember said home. And it could be your dream home now. Or you could feel that home is a place, like a different country or state, continent that you remember, and it seems like home because you used to live there. Now I've recently discovered a place in Turkey. I'm like, oh, it's my background. A picture of the place. You are drawn to natural healing, like crystals, tarot. It's not really natural healing, but you're drawn to these sorts of spiritual paths, religions. Are they considered religions? You're drawn to these sort of things like paganism, druidism, alchemy, stuff that has to do with energy work in nature, pretty much. If this resonated with you, let me know. And you could be a wise one. And if you are a wise one, just know a few things. Temper, temper, temper. Control the temper. If you lash out with your anger, it could be the equivalent of throwing a curse at someone. So you need to calm yourself so you don't do that. I just said two. You've done this stuff before. You know it. You know how to get through it. And you know how to evolve, ascend. You just have to go within yourself. Truly go within and heal the parts that need healed. Just open yourself up. The heart chakra area opened and. Okay, I did my makeup. I was gonna film. Today. I'm filming today. And shit just got to be too much. The building thing. Shit's building up, and I was trying to do my makeup, focus on that. I want peace and quiet for once. I have 4 dogs and a cat. There's no such thing as peace and quiet around here. It's quiet around here. Anyway, shit just got building up, and the end result was I was not crying and got makeup all over my roommate's shoulder because he's a sweetheart and he hugged me and made me feel better. So follow him on YouTube if you're into gaming. A lot of you wise ones could have been partially awakened a while ago and realize you're an old soul. Or you could be waking up now. I feel a lot of you are waking up now. If you want to talk to someone, I'm here. Not a professional, but I listen. So, Master Manifester. And in that sense, if there's an area in your life that needs healing, like you're not happy with this thing, you know how once I do manifest it. If you would like more videos on this topic, or other Earth Angels, in Earth Angels in general, I also plan on doing some ways to help with being psychic, like an empath. I just made a post on Instagram about that. So, how to know if you're an empath, how to handle being an empath, if you're sensitive, how to block negative energies, and just psychic teaching. Because I feel that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to teach because I had to learn all this stuff on my own. That was not fun. It's a learning experience. So, subscribe if you like my face and you like to hear me talk. If this resonated, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. If you have any questions, email me here. Love all you weirdos.